All right, we are ready to go live. Yale and Princeton, final game of the Ivy League regular season. All right, we are ready to go live. This one ought to be a good one.
I don't know. I hope we get to see some Mahomian plays.
Oh, I don't know, Jim. You know, the way that he searched for this game, it really reminds me of Patrick Mahomes.
It was really Mahomian, and if not that, it really reminds you of a guy named Josh Allen.
For the Ivy League fans of you keeping score, last season Yale did manage to win this game 42-28. They only won 3 games last season, but Princeton was one of them. This ought to be a doozy. Yale, all important, won the coin toss, which, as I've learned, tends to dictate how the game will go.
Here we go. For sure, Wiz and Penn ran the opening kickoff back against me, which no one's surprised. The Big Green, not special teams is not their strength.
What a formation to start this one out.
Ooh, stuffed it. So, at number 70, I'm glad he picked up his back right there because he is the reason that play did not go well.
Yeah.
That is a guy that should know better.
Yale does have one of the best defensive lines in the country. Looks like they're running cover 2 man here.
Yeah, I would attack this corner route right here on that. Oh, we take a little bit of a riskier throw, but it pays off.
A little bit of
Also,
a
against any sort of man, I love running motion mesh.
Against any formation, you like motion mesh.
Hey, it shows you where you need to throw it. The motion tells you everything you need to know.
A little bit of lag here. I like this place, the bunch verticals play. Ooh, breaks off a sack.
Ooh, but almost gets tackled by his offensive lineman. We see, a little bit meta right here, but his quarterback seems to be throwing the ball using the power plus placement method. This guy probably plays a little bit of Madden 25 as well.
You know, power plus placement, it really reminds me of Patrick Mahomes.
I gotta add this formation to my playbook. Switching up the bubble screen to the near side of the field or the far side of the field. I like it. Don't really like running.
It's like classic Madden meta formation.
Actually, I think I had the trips halfback weak. No, it's trips halfback strong. That's in the Georgia playbook. I like it because you got the not to really shout out mesh again, but the halfback corner mesh play, that one's also super sick. And you can usually tell before you guys cross on the mesh concept if the running back's going to be open or not. So you're choosing between 5-10 yards and maybe a 25-yard play.
Ooh, it's a dangerous pass, and it's picked off. This Yale defense makes a big stop here early. Ooh, he nearly got out there to make a stop, but
Oh
oh
wow! Way
wow,
to
he's
pick
able to
those
break it
guys up.
free.
After a big play like that, I like coming out and running inside zone. Really keeps them on their toes. Also, I'm pretty sure I had a very similar almost interception against Yale on that exact same play, and the exact same result happened.
Yo coming out with the gun wide. Everybody's favorite formation. 5 guys in the box. That tells you to run the ball. But they're not. Oh my goodness, that guy was
Oh, dang!
completely
He just
covered,
he just
but
sat in the zone.
couldn't quite get on it. Surprised haven't seen Yale hand the ball off more. They like to hand the ball to their running back about 30 times a game.
I think our graphics team is working on these circle of suck. We do need to do a quick fact check to make sure we have it correct. So we have Harvard has beaten Penn.
Yes.
Penn has beaten Dartmouth.
Yep.
Dartmouth has beaten Brown.
Yep.
Brown has beaten Yale.
Yep.
Yale has beaten Columbia.
Yep.
Columbia's beaten Princeton.
Yep.
And Princeton's beaten Harvard. Then everyone's beaten Cornell. So let me throw
Yeah.
Cornell in the middle.
Do we have a 17 circle?
Yes, and then all the arrows pointing at Cornell. Now we just got to get the team to make it look good.
Pitzenberger manages to score the opening touchdown of the game. And that is his 19th rushing touchdown of the season. That's second in the conference. He only trails John Stanley, who has 24 rushing touchdowns. John Volker with the big run there gets a first down for Princeton. There was a time where Princeton was the worst running team in the Ivy League, but they've moved on from that. Now they run the ball all the time. Gotta throw this one away. There's just nobody open. Just kidding. That's kind of ridiculous. Alright, so the first quarter has come to a close. Yale with the only score so far. 7-0. Princeton find themselves in the red zone here as we start the second quarter. And tries to find his guy in the flat, but he misses the throw and will bring up a 3rd and 12. Empty set here. No, just kidding. There's a running back. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, just beat him off the line. You wonder if they're roommates.
Yeah, you know.
That's that kind of connection, you know?
So true.
Makes you wonder.
2-3.
Love this camera angle, by the way. The projected playoff bracket has me playing North Texas in the first round. Love that. Uh-oh. Oh, it's caught. Intercepted. Princeton gets a score and immediately gets the ball back. Chance to take the lead here. Yeah, you gotta wonder if that was a misclick.
Okay. Oh, brother, I misclicked bad in the... bad, just awful. The word that our graphics department is almost done with their circle of suck.
John Volker, huge run, and wow, back-to-back offensive plays for Princeton result in a touchdown. So they go from being down by 7.
14 points in 3 total plays, not including the extra points and kickoffs.
That's how quickly these games can swing. Now after giving up a big interception, how will Yale come out and respond here? They come back out in their wide formation. Yale, 6 guys in the box. But it's well blocked. That's another big run by Pitzenberger. Makes it 2nd and short. As Yale are getting close to midfield here. Power eye tight. They're going to run toss sweep to the left. Princeton should be ready for this. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate for Princeton.
Dang.
Defended it pretty well, but... Alright, so now it's Princeton's turn. John Volker, big run. So it's a tale of 2 running games so far in this one.
I think all our fans at home are cheering for another absolute shootout like the in Dartmouth game.
It's a shame that game was only broadcasted on ESPN Plus. Didn't get that one on national TV.
Yeah, and it was one of those ESPN Plus games that you are really disappointed in because it says your program will return soon, but it just never comes back from commercial.
You got to refresh the browser.
Yeah, and then you experience an interruption, and the interruption is the rest of the game.
Yeah.
It's lost to the archives, but hopefully the rematch next year is just as good.
Big defensive play so far here from Yale. 3rd and 21. How many plays do you think they got in the playbook for 3rd and 21?
I can tell you how many I have.
And mesh? It's, at least... It's the mesh with the wheel?
Oh, dude, yeah. Any of the motion meshes, you can run the mesh spot and then turn the spot into a slant. You can run the mesh motion wheel and just leave that play as it is. Or you could run motion mesh post. You could run mesh halfback corner. Or you could just go 4 verts. if you think your guys are fast enough.
It didn't really matter much there because the senior defensive lineman from Baxley, Georgia, Dara Smith, came up with a huge sack. And now Yale.
Is this a real life person?
That's a good question. I don't know.
If they are a real life person,
I think so because they're a senior. I don't think.
Is from Yale, or it's from Yale. It's from Baxley.
Yeah, he's from.
Oh, what a pick!
He plays for Missouri.
Oh,
He was at Georgia, and then transferred to Missouri, and then transferred this season to Yale.
wow, that was a good pick. You know, I bet he's making all of Appling County proud.
Graduate of Appling County High School. John Volker on the run, and another touchdown. Princeton back in the lead. Four minutes left before halftime. We've got time for probably 5 or 6 more touchdowns to be scored. Toss outside to Pitzenberger. He's able to get almost a first down. He was going to try to throw a quick pass out to the right. Oh, that should have been picked off. Wow. Third down in inches. See if Yale will give it to their Heisman front runner. Trust him to get it done on this one. It's Pitzenberger, and he sheds off a tackle and gets to the 45. Give it this time to the backup running back, Trey Peterson. And he gets enough for a first down. Still Princeton refusing to stack the box here. Yale coming up to throw on this one. And another first down. Yeah, Yale are continuing to take advantage of the light boxes. They're going to keep running until Princeton can prove they can stop it. Pittsburgh again gets 7. And there, finally, Princeton are able to get a stop. But now Yale down to the 11-yard line. A minute left in this half. They're going to give it to the left. Handoff. Oh, no. Inside to the right.
Good run. I like that play call.
4th and inches. Yale hurrying up. And they're going to have to call a timeout. Princeton takes a timeout, actually.
At the half, we'll unveil the Circle of Suck graphic that is now in the breaking news channel. Many of our insiders, if you want to check it out.
Yale does get the first down. 1st and goal. Handoff. Pitzenberger. And he manages to get in.
You know, that Yale offensive line looks a lot more disciplined in the red zone with the clock ticking at the end of the half than they did against Dartmouth. You got to think, did you leave 25 seconds too long on the clock? Because, you know, Blake Hippa, he's kind of Mahomian.
Really reminds me of Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, come on, scroll back up. You had the play. You had the play. Scroll back up. This is a pretty sick play, too. You know, even just a field goal is good here. Come on, you got the play right there, man. I don't know if that's always been in his favorites, but this is a banger play. I hope his fastest player is in the slot in motion right here, because that's really the key to success on this play.
Deep pass, tipped up, and incomplete.
I'd run the same play again. Also, I'd consider running the Hail Mary shot save clock or whatever it is. Also a good one in this situation.
Back throwing deep down the left side.
And aggressive.
Bat it down again.
I think I would have hit. I think it was circle on the cross.
Center trying to hit the end zone one last time before this game is over.
Oh, this is a really good cover 4 beater. Putting the guy on the streak and the other
pass. Ooh, there's a flag. Could it be PI? Oh, it is. So an untimed down here for Princeton, and they will have another chance.
I'd run the same thing, except I turned it into a deep scissors concept with the deep post on a custom stem, and then the post on the outside guy.
But dropping back, rolling out to his left. He's going to throw this one to the end zone.
Ooh.
And it will be incomplete. So after all that, we will go to half. Before we resume the second half, let's take a look at our Ivy League Circle of Suck here. I don't know if you can see it, Sam, but it's on the stream.
I'm watching the Discord.
Yeah. And you can see there's a Circle of Suck. All right, now back to...
I'm not watching the Discord. I'm watching the...
Back to the game.
Official press.
You're in the booth with me, is what you mean.
Yeah, I'm in the booth. We're watching the booth stream. It's nice that we have Princeton's offensive and defensive coordinators in the booth with us, so we kind of get like a real-time knowledge of what they're going to be running.
Yeah, it's nice to have the play call sheet with us.
I like this corner blitz right here. I don't know about bringing it in like that, but
If you don't bring it in, it's basically useless
yeah. Well, I
because it's
guess that's
never
against
getting
the
home.
wide. Yeah. I don't know if your team can have good coverage behind you, but I think I like the corner blitz format. Like plays a little bit more, but against bunch formation,
Yeah.
especially one tight bunch formation.
Ooh,
Oh,
another drop pick from Princeton. Man, that's his second
really good
one for
at
Bronson.
lurking.
Big Bronson Oliveo.
Really good at lulling you to sleep with his linebackers.
Pitzenberger on the ground and a big first down.
There were a couple times in the Dartmouth Princeton game where he convinced me to audible by showing pressure with the linebacker just to drop back.
Counterplay there and 5 yards. So the thing about Pitzenberger is even when you hit him in the backfield, he always seems to fall forward. Now Princeton finally getting some bodies in the box. And a quick RPO out to the tight end. Big first down and now into the red zone.
I think against this Yale team, you really have to sell out against either the run or the pass.
Yeah, you got to prove to him that you can stop the run. Force him to go from there. Dropping back, throws it away. It'll be 2nd and 10. Quick pass to Pitzenberger, and he's able to hang on to it. Only 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6 inside the red zone.
The stadium pulse is through the roof.
Princeton team needs a big stop here. Pitzenberger with a cut, and it will be a 4th down. Now
We're
Yale
expecting to see a QB sneak right here.
Yale never kicks, so we should expect, yeah, probably a QB sneak.
I should kind of like the idea of double mug mid blitz.
Yeah, but if you don't put anybody, ooh, runs toss, Pitzenberger touchdown. He walks in.
It's a good play call.
All right, now Princeton. Once again, down by a touchdown. We're going to give the ball to Volker. And, ooh, he's met. Ooh. Only a 2-yard gain for him that time.
You know, it was pretty sick. That big ass dude that plays for Florida. My bad, demonetization, by the way. When they let him run the ball, that was awesome. There's just something about a big boy running.
Rolling out, incomplete. 3rd and 8 here, Princeton. Facing a big 3rd down. Still a lot of time in this game, but certainly don't want to have to punt the ball back to him here.
Good play right here. In fact, the best play. Oh my
That's so
god. Oh
stupid.
my god.
That
Oh, if his quarterback has a little bit better placement, that is a free touchdown.
that's such a stupid play. The cornerback on the left just like stands still and lets him run by. That's borderline broken.
I like this adjustment right here. Yeah. He's got a touchdown on me. This is before we realize the limitations of our defense, though.
When are people going to realize that every time that Princeton sends motion from like an I formation, it's a run play? And he's just trying to see if it's man coverage and he can draw a person away from that side. He does it almost every time.
I wish there were more motion options. I know there's a ton of motion options in the game, like already. I wish there were more, though.
And, ooh, picked off Hipa again. Yeah, with an opportunity here. Can he get a return? Still going down almost to the 40. Wow. Big play there from Yale.
That's a tough one, though, because they didn't really show man off the motion. That doesn't really scream corner route to me.
Whew.
Ooh.
Had a guy open. Just missed him.
I hope all my all Ivy ballot voters voted for Cornell's tight end. Really the focal point of their offense and deserves some recognition.
Yeah. It's almost time to reveal the all Ivy team.
I also hope the voters recognize the contribution of the Dartmouth freshmen. All of them. Because the team sucked.
I can tell you, Dartmouth have, depending on what happens, since we don't vote for offensive linemen, and I just use the game's offensive lineman because that's usually fine. I don't know about the offensive lineman. I can tell you that Dartmouth do have one all-conference player.
Thank God.
Cornell have 2. Princeton have 3. Penn have 4. Yale have 2. Brown has 1. Harvard has 5.
Good play call jumping to the
And that's one of the
execution.
all Ivy players right there, Josh Pitzenberger. Don't think that's much of a spoiler. He was, every single person voted for him. One of 9 players that received unanimous all-conference selection. Princeton with a little bit of a different look here. They got 7 guys in the box, and they still can't stop Pitzenberger. Big carry there. And another first down on the ground.
To in situations like these, if I'm going to stack the box, I would much prefer to use the strong side linebacker. Like it gives you a better chance of shooting the gap or getting outside on those.
Oh, fumble! It's picked up, but this will be a big loss for Yale. I don't know if that was a fumble. It might have been. It might have been a tuck rule.
Too bad we don't have a rules expert.
They're still loading the box here. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Still a tight game. It's still up for grabs.
Got a lot of eager Ivy League teams ready to see what bowl they're going to be going to after conference
Ooh,
championship
big
week.
defensive play. They finally get a good stop on the run. 3rd and 26 now. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Yale just hand the ball off, try to center themselves, and set them up for a makeable field goal. But no, they are going to the air here.
I think I
Pitzenberger.
love that play.
That is a good play. 4th and 13. Will they take the points? The kicker is coming out. Kick is up, and ooh, just squeaks it in. That's now a 2-score game.
That would have been a running into the kicker, by the way.
I think we have that off.
As we should. I think it's almost coded into the game to happen. Oh, just
Oof.
barely can't get outside.
Yeah, I mean, my view on that is anything that, like, you can't keep your team from, like, doing stuff like that, that's just, like, random.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness, what a play. John Volker, and he's gone. John Volker.
Wow,
Oh, that's
submit
one of the
that for play
runs.
here.
That is one of the runs of the season, John Volker. 86 yards.
All business, too. No celebration.
Wow.
No showboating at the end. This is a guy that knows they need to get back in the game, and playmakers make plays. That's what they do.
John Volker stepping up to the occasion. 86 yards. What a run.
I think 23 is going to be running laps at practice this week for missing that tackle. You basically had him all but on the ground and still missed the tackle.
I like the underfront that Princeton's going with here. It's good against the kind of outside runs that we see a lot from Yale.
Yeah, if I'm not blitzing, I think I'd be running something like cover 2 hard flat and then shifting my guys underneath. Princeton is really looking for anything but a touchdown right here. And also just to have enough time.
Big 3rd down here. And off Pitzenberger, stopped in the backfield. Wow. I mean, Yale are going to go for it. They're not going to kick.
Yeah. I'd actually consider that hammer zero blast. I'm pinching, guessing up the middle.
And met in the backfield. Huge stop.
Great play call right there. Great execution from 19.
Taj Owens.
You know, I think Princeton needs to chew a little bit of clock here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they approach this. Quickly. I think there's just too much time here to... I don't know if you can chew 5 minutes with only 33 yards.
You haven't met the Dartmouth offense. 3-play first downs and then a 3-play first and goal and goal situation. That'd be 12 total plays. Like 400 seconds.
Yeah, you could definitely get like 6 minutes worth in 12 plays, but Quick screen pass, John Volker. It's going to set up a 3rd and short.
Like the halfback angle right here. I would take my time making adjustments, though.
Gonna flip the play.
Like this, I'd turn whatever square's running into like an actual traditional zig, though.
I like that zig because it gets him the first down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's wide open. Yeah, great play. Now inside the 5, and he's gonna get in for a touchdown. Princeton.
Right, now we need
Back on top here.
Stop if they want to win.
This 3 minutes 33 is enough time for Yale to take their time getting down the field. They can still run the ball. Both teams still have 3 timeouts.
Turn off their chew clock as well.
My favorite camera angle here. Thank you, EA Sports, for that one.
Who are the Lobos? It's crazy how, in the early 2000s, you could play, I don't know, MVP baseball, College World Series.
What a play!
You know what? I welcome it.
You got to appreciate the effort.
On their toes.
You got to appreciate the effort, Pitzenberger, reaching out for every last yard there.
That's why he's your Heisman front runner, man. Yeah, it's crazy how early 2000s games had, made by not even what would become like a triple A. Well, I guess EA technically made it. Yeah, EA already has the ability. They've had the ability for 20 years for stadium creation.
Yes, NCAA football 2006 had stadium creation.
I think MVP baseball, the College World Series one, and the one after the one that had Manny Ramirez on it.
Big play here.
They both had it. Good play call. Just take your yards, take some time off the clock, because you know you're going for it. It's 4-down football the rest of the game.
Screen pass, Pitzenberger, first down.
Oh, yeah. Columbia makes a great point in the chat about leveling up. I think that's why I've had a lot of success leveling up, because I simply enjoy my plus 10s for first downs. And then I'll get another first down. I think you got to sell out trying to get like a tackle for. This is obviously going to be a screenplay, but I think you got to sell out trying to go for like a tackle for loss or something. Personally, I would not have tackled right there and then tried to win the game on offense. Oh. Tackles him out of bounds. That's a little bit of a mistake because it lets them sub.
Big touchdown there from Yale.
Took a couple extra seconds off the clock, too, with the jitter stepping.
So Princeton are going to have 35 seconds to try to get in field goal range to tie or to try to get the win. What's the play call here?
You really got to let that one go.
Yeah. Take the ball at the 25. Yeah, why not go to a
He's
play
calling the
that's...
correct play.
Why not go to a play that's like borderline broken? It's pretty well defended there, but he's throwing it deep, and that one will fall incomplete.
You got to put the running back on a wheel too, if you're not running the wheel one. The like funky little, like the curled flat or whatever it is that's on that play. I think it's not very good. You get play action right here, even though no one's guessing run.
Bad camera angle. Couldn't see what was happening. Not that that's going to keep Princeton from throwing it downfield.
I like the It's an interesting play call. I like the
That's a classic Princeton play call.
Timeout.
All right, 15 seconds. Got time for maybe 2 or 3 more plays.
I like the slot fade route. If that's that's not what he's running.
No.
Double in, slot fades, 2 really good plays.
Oh, dropped it. Wow, that was a great play, but it was dropped. Now he's going for the slot fade. I think Yale are running like cover 4.
You gotta flip the fade to the far side of the field, though.
Yeah, keeping your bunch to the boundary is an interesting decision here. And pressure's going to get to him. 6 seconds. That's now or never now.
That's a good play. He has 1 timeout left.
Dropping back. He's chucking it deep. Oh, he's hit, and that's going to be picked. And that is game. Yale's going to dodge one here.
Wow.
38-35. Big win for Yale. And that's 2 seasons in a row that Yale has managed to get the best of Princeton. Wow. Princeton had won 3 straight coming into this one. Yale had lost 3 straight, but none of that mattered today. Yale showed up in a big way.
You gotta wonder if the Princeton boys were a little less focused without a shot in the title game on the line.
Yeah.
Dartmouth came up a little short.
Yeah, with Harvard and Penn winning, that locked them into the conference championship game, and it was a little demoralizing there. John Volker had a great game. But the Yale defense proved once again why they are one of the best units in all of college football.
Why did they not flex the Saints out of Monday Night Football? Who wants to watch the Packers versus the Saints? Sorry, I just noticed that.
Let's see, we might be getting ready to advance. Brown is not ready up, but I am pretty confident that they have done their recruiting because they were talking about it.
You can scroll over and see if he has 0 hours.
How do you see that?
Scroll to the right on the screen you were on.
What is that?
You see how many recruiting hours everyone has left?
Oh my goodness. Oh, he still has 170. I did not know you could see that.